Hi friends, host Eric here, host of Talking with Famous People, and this video will go up a little while after the trial video, which is encoding right now. Making those videos, watching the trial, they made me do some clarification in my own head as to what the right course of action is. Now, previously, Taylor and I agreed that because of the way that played out, if Courtney were to come back in the room, that I would put the videos back up. I'm going to rescind on that agreement, and I'm going to encourage Courtney to come back in the room consequence-free. First of all, I'm going to refer back to the original point I made in the video, which was if we don't come to an agreement, then we're still in the default state of being, in which no action has been taken against her, which means she's welcome around here without any consequences. I apologize for making an agreement and backing out of it. I don't normally do that, but the reason I've chosen to back out of that one is because I was struck most of all in making the Courtney trial video of how much she conceded. More than anything else, that's what I'm struck by. She conceded all the substantive points. She told Taylor he was a badass just to comply, and she said she's gonna go vomit now, but she conceded it was all her fault, the arguing stuff, and I'm fucking stunned actually. And after I finished watching, I realized how much she actually grew. I mean, it seems obvious to me. And any further consequences for her would not be fair at all. Having said all that, at some point I am putting those videos back up. And I'll let some new content kind of buried in the feed. But the reason I'm putting them back up is because they're good videos, and at least one of them I spent a lot of time making. The long one, the hour and a half one, I didn't edit it at all. I don't think. I just threw it up there, and it fucking rolls beautifully. But the other one, the earlier one, I spent time editing it. It's just to make it move faster and make it more entertaining and stuff. And I hate to have that work go to waste. Regardless, it's instructive for all persons. And I don't put them back up there because to punish Courtney at all. I don't think it's does her any actual harm. It's not like she's tagged with her last name in there or anything like that. The bottom line is, the same principalism that requires me to make this video and acknowledge how much Courtney did understand things and how much she did grow from the process and how that's laudable and deserving of praise and deserving of inclusion. That same principalism also says we learn from our mistakes, but other people learn from our mistakes too. And so that's another reason to keep the videos up there. And when we prefer privacy, the preference of privacy is the It's funny, Basement Overlord just put a comment up on the YouTube channel that's exactly contrary to what I'm saying right now. But regardless, I don't remember what my train of thought was. I got distracted. The point being, goodness, justice, and truth require us to compare Courtney's behavior against Courtney's previous behavior, not against the standard that we prefer to see her behave at. And until and unless she becomes an either or kind of a thing where someone goes, well, I'm not coming around here because Courtney's here and I like that other person and want them around here, then I don't see any harm in her being here, and I see there being a great amount of benefit for everyone, frankly. So that's why I rescind my agreement with Taylor about putting the videos back up contingent upon her being in the room and everything I just said. And sorry about backing out of that agreement, Taylor. So we revert to the default, which is the status quo, in which no action has been taken. That's it. Thanks for watching Talking with Famous People. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. And Courtney, if you watch this, you are welcome to come back. And as per the fact that we're still in the default state of being, Taylor and I may talk about it again and come to some sort of agreement. But until we do, the default, no action been taken, is the status quo. All right, thanks for watching. And like I said, blah, blah, blah. If you do forget to eat plenty of cheese, that's okay, but admit it. Don't lie about it.